Matanane, and welcome back to the top 10 stories of 2011. Here is number 7.
The Department of Education as well as the Guam Memorial Hospital's emergency response plans were put to the test in May of this year when close to 300 school students from 5 of the island's southern public schools suddenly became sick.
They were throwing up and they went to the hospital.
Why were they throwing up? What did they eat?
A full-blown investigation was launched. DOE Superintendent at the time, Dr. Narissa Britannia Underwood.
Anytime that our students' welfare is threatened, we are very concerned. This is food poisoning. It's just something that, we hope would never occur, and we're just concerned that there were so many of our students who were affected. Certainly, we hope that the health standards for those who had prepared the meals that they had adhered to the health standards, and so I'm requesting for the governor to help us conduct the investigation. Our students shouldn't be subjected to this, and so at this point our concern is really just to ensure that our students get well and that this doesn't occur again.
It was later determined by public health the students got sick from egg salad sandwiches prepared by King's Restaurants.
Number 6.
The next story in our countdown is Guam being dealt some major blows with the military buildup. The series of setbacks started in June after a U.S.-Japan Security Consultative Meeting, or 2+2 talks in the nation's capital. Leaders from the U.S. and Japan emerged from the meeting confirming the buildup would be delayed, but did not say for how long. This came at the same time reaffirming the commitment to the 06 agreement, realigning the forces in the region.
Today we discussed our country's ongoing work together and reaffirmed our commitment to maintain these efforts for as long as they are needed.
Key to the Guam buildup is the construction of the Futenma replacement facility. It's been the center of contention in Japan as Okinawans want their Marine Air Base off Okinawa altogether. Without the facility, the buildup reportedly cannot move forward. After the 2+2 talks, a joint announcement was made about the delay in the FRF's construction. This came along with an agreement on how it will be built, as Japanese Defense Minister Tashimi Kitazawa explained.
We also decided on the V-shaped configuration for the runways in connection with the Denmark relocation issue, and I think this is a very important progress towards the relocation of the facilities. We decided to remove the deadline of 2014 for its completion, but in order to avoid the continued use of the air station, we also confirmed that we shall strive for earliest possible relocation.
But earliest as possible remains to be seen exactly when that will be. In December, Congress through the 2012 NDAA voted to freeze any more funding for the buildup. Madeline Bradalio tried to put up a good fight, calling on her colleagues in the House to put their money where their mouths are.
I am deeply concerned about this bill because there are constant talk in this chamber about recognizing the importance of the Asia-Pacific region, and now we are going in the opposite direction. People discuss their concerns about the potential threats posed by both China and North Korea. Yet, when this country and this administration ask the Congress to act in our best national interest to realign forces in the Pacific, we blink. We are all talk and no action on this very important issue.
Winning her colleagues over proved too tough of a battle to win. At the forefront of freezing funding was Senator John McCain. Primarily because of the Defense Department's continued failure to provide a master plan, McCain on the 2012 NDAA's passage said just because the funding is on hold, it doesn't mean that the plans are scrapped.
This provision should not be interpreted as a lack of the United States commitment to realignment and to our commitment, as the President has stated, as the President of the United States has stated, that we are shifting a lot of our attention to the Pacific region, and we understand the importance of the Pacific region in the 21st century.
Number 5 in our countdown, a shooting that took place in early December along Anthurium Lane in Harmon.
The officers located 2 female adults as well as 1 male adult who have received gunshot wounds.
Police found dead 57-year-old Isablita Pamantuan her niece, 38-year-old Marites Mamaliksa, and Department of Parks and Recreation Park Ranger Nick Caudell.
Does it look like it might have been like a family violence dispute?
It is way too early to determine or to release any information regarding what we think the possible reasons for this shooting.
A few days later, police confirmed the shooting was domestic in nature and deemed the incident a double homicide-suicide. Caudell is accused of shooting the two women and then turning the gun on himself. According to Pamantuan's son Jan, he says his mother Isabelita met Caudell through work. She provided custodial services for the Department of Parks and Recreation at the Dedido Pool under a Department of Labor Senior Community Service Employment Program. Caudell, as we've reported, is a park ranger for DPR. Jan says the two were not in a relationship.
She has a lot of friends and, I just asking, she just asking for ride and some stuff.
Shortly after the tragedy, through the help of the Filipino community of Guam, Pamantuan's body was flown to the Philippines where she was laid to rest. Marites' daughter Gabrielle and Pamantuan's son Jan are left holding close to their hearts the memories of their mothers.
Like, I think too many kids take their parents for granted. You know, like, if only we told our parents that they love them, or, we did something a little more. Like, that's, I think, what we really regret. Like, we didn't tell them, I love you so much before they actually left us.
I love you so much. I miss you. I want to hear your voice so bad.
There's more stories ahead in our countdown. Does yours make the list? Find out when we return from the break.
But first, let's pay tribute to our island's heroes.